Right, hello everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful time. A wonderful day. I'm almost ready to play video games. So grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and then I'll begin shortly. Play some live. I hope it will be a wonderful time, as usual, when we're gaming this game. Looks good. And it should be fine and good to go, I think. I am confused why this is not working now. It makes no sense. Yo, Leonis, what up? I swear I have not changed a single thing. And it just doesn't work. This is so stupid. Home from work, 17 degrees, life is good. Yeah. Life is something. I can say that much. Life is lifing. My favorite kind of thing that I always say. Bruh, why is this not working? Device not available or there. It clearly is. What do you even mean? This makes no sense whatsoever. Life is flying visibly. True. I think you brought me to something. You've enlightened my my view right here. To be honest, this makes no sense. Okay, let me see. Let me do window capture. That's what I did. This? Yes. Does this have audio now? Let me remove this. Let me add this. Does it have audio now? Sound effect? I swear this makes no sense. I have not done a single thing differently and it's just not working. I don't understand this. This is so stupid. So what I'm trying to achieve is, I'm trying to achieve this. I want to go live on TikTok. But this app is so stupid, it does not recognize anything. They have this stupid ass shit that nobody cares about. Nothing works. It's absolutely painful. It is so bad. Nothing is responsive. Look at the reaction time. Let me add a source. So I clicked. And now it pops up like 5 seconds later. Now I do window capture. I choose my size thing. Where's the audio? Bruh. Bruh. It's the dumbest thing that I've ever seen, I swear. Okay, let me connect to a link. That is a better thing to do. Does the link have audio at least? Oh, I think I set it to no audio. 1 second. Turn on sound. Always keep active. Custom resolution. 1080 by 1920. Add. Yeah, works so well. Holy. Where's the audio that I've set up? Exactly, it doesn't exist. So yeah, fuck that. This is so stupid. Whatever. Nothing seems to work. My lovely case of not doing anything. Alright then, let me go and play some FlyFF, I guess. Let's switch to the universe theme. And then we're gonna do the full screen mode. And someone actually said it was annoying that always the FlyFF.com thing popped up. So what we are doing now is we're gonna place the audio sound right there where this is happening, so you can't really see it. It needs to be a little bit more to the left, like this. Problem solved. Kind of. Okay, I need a party. Let's find a party with buffs, optimally. Of course there's no party with buffs. Who else would have done a party, right? Right? This is so annoying. Why are there no parties? Are there different parties if I join a different channel though? Let me see. Let me go to channel 2. Are there different channels now? That's what I want to figure out. Okay. Aha! There are different parties. Ah, there is one. Okay, let's go to channel 2 then, I guess. And then we change to channel 2. I don't even type something. There it is. Okay. And then we're good to go. We were at... I don't even know where we leveled. Ah, the shoe hammers, I think. Okay, let's see. I think I don't have to... Okay. Alright. Then let's head on the board. And then head on to... Is this not far enough out? It's clearly not. Okay. Let's head towards the shoe hammer and let us get to level 89 next. We don't want the giant Gongongori here. This is the place where we want to be. Okay, step 1 is buffing. Okay, let's buff. That is done. Now we are going to buff this guy. Okay. Then we use this and then let's begin, I guess. And then we are slowly but surely adding more and more things, like the MP refresher hole that nobody needs, the evasion one, the upcut stone, the amplification. Now I need to heal a lot because my other character gets attacked. Oh, I can drag this to somewhere else, actually. Ah, look at this. It is now well placed. AKA, it is absolutely terribly placed. Ooh, I almost died. Oh, it's actually not that bad now. Slightly to the left. It's just weird for me though. I will be fine. Yeah, but how are you guys doing? I hope you have a wonderful day. Your week was not as stressful. I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing right now after I've finally written my important exam. For the exam, I personally think I did fairly okay. It wasn't perfect, but it was okay. As long as I get a decent grade, I'm fine with that. Other than that, there's nothing much else going on now. That after that I'm done with grinding the leveling. What? Grinding the exam knowledge. Wow, my brain is not braining. But it's not been braining a lot because I have to warm up with my mental capacity when it comes to speaking English, because I'm speaking German over like 90% of the time. So I'm not in a decent level right now when it comes to those things. I'm getting warmer and warmer when it comes to English. It just needs to warm up a little bit. Oh yeah, where's my cheer though? Perfect. And let's cheer that guy as well. Ah, as soon as I press cheer, he's not following anymore. That's also a good feature that they implemented. Why should you follow right when you are using cheer right afterwards? I should add more DMCA free music, or potentially more more video game music as well to the playlist. But I started with some Final Fantasy tracks, so I'm fairly good with that now. We can close this window, it's blinding me. Even though I have a completely white light shining into my face, but that does not matter that much, right? Right, guys, right? Oh, it's an egg, that's why he's not picking it up. Not a fan of that giant right there, but what else should I do, right? I cannot really do anything about it. Besides hoping that the sushi chef cliche is actually killing that giant. If he is actually farming giants, that would be absolutely great. Yo! Lofi, how are you doing? What is going on, my friend? Yeah, I've been playing FlyFF Universe on and off since December. So I've been back to FlyFF for a while, I guess. I don't even know how much I've streamed it, like 10 streams or something along those lines. So not that long. There have been a lot of funny updates, actually, according to the FlyFF scene. Oh. A lot happened. Well, I'm not seeing myself returning to this game anytime soon. Yeah, it's better. My new main game is Final Fantasy XIV, though. Today was actually a normal day where I would be streaming Final Fantasy XIV, the raiding there, but it got cancelled because one of our raiding guys couldn't make it today because of work. So we cancelled the session for today, and I decided to just sneak in live because I was available for streaming anyways, so I decided to just place into FlyFF. And last time someone asked if I could stream it again, so I was like, okay, sure, why not? Whenever I have time, I can throw it in, but time is currently absolutely rare. What game are you playing now that you're gone from FlyFF? And didn't you move like extremely close towards me? Like, aren't you like extremely close to me now? Wasn't there something along those lines? Because you were doing some studying shit. I remember something along those lines. Kind of stuck on WoW retail. Okay, well, WoW seems fine, I guess. I was. Did you move back? I lived for 2 years. And we didn't even meet up once. How dare you? I need to rebuff my character real quick. Move back closer to home. I can understand. I mean, you move to a city that doesn't exist, right? So it just makes sense to just move back. Living in nothingness is also always a wonderful time. What? No, it's not. Xenakant is my neighbor. And he still is. Xenakant is a name, a friend of mine, a real-life friend. That is his Twitch name. He's not called that anywhere else, it's just here. And yeah, he's my neighbor. Oh wow, okay, yeah. He lives at the exact same house, in the same house as I am. And I just have to go out of my door, walk across the... He's basically on the same... I'm dying. Same floor. I just have to walk across the room basically, and then I can meet him. So yeah, there's that. Well, how dare you? I said, let's meet up. But there was also the... We wanted to do a guild meeting or guild meetup as well. But this apparently also never happened. Or I didn't get invited. That could also be a thing. I'm not living in my fun apartment anymore. No, I have an apartment that I can actually... Which is cheap and good. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Yeah, what happened to Koka and Co? Like, what the hell happened there? Everything for me is working out very well. Like, after I get left off... That's the friendly professional term of getting yeeted the fuck out of nowhere. I'm doing fairly well. I don't know? You don't know? Yeah, okay. Then I don't know either. Yeah, same. Works good. Life's good. Yeah, awesome. Same for me. Everything is going well. Work is just a lot of work. Just a bunch of working. The good thing is I can work from home from time to time. So currently I do it like 2 to 3 times a week. So that's fairly good. The only positive thing that Clockworks Live actually did to me is that I got a job as a software engineer or software developer. Kinda deserved after I got fucking kicked out of nowhere. That's nice. Yeah, it is. That's really cool. But I don't know, did you hear what happened with the private server scene when it comes to FlyFF? All the big servers got DMCA'd and they are now all offline. It happened fairly recently though. That was quite the embargo. But I was not in touch with the FlyFF scene at all, to be honest. I just heard it because someone came into my chat and was like, "Wow, did you hear about this crazy thing that happened?" So I'm like, no. I am here playing my game. What do you even talk about? I kind of read a little over the message and these, but I guess it had to happen sooner or later. Yeah, I was surprised that it did not happen sooner, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. People earning a livelihood from with so what? While not paying for any license. Yeah. That's true. There's so much to say and talk about what actually happened while I was still working there and stuff, but I just don't want to make it public. I didn't do it publicly last time when I was kicked off, and I don't want to do it now as well, but I was it was an interesting message that I got that they went offline. It was a very interesting day for me. Oh, I hear a ranger or just a shooting. But then I decided to just start Universe, right? So to just come back and just have a small little fun time. And I have to say they made a lot of changes to this game. And basically they added everything that private servers also have. Crazy. Yeah. They made good changes for Universe, so they even made seasons. I mean, if this game doesn't make seasons, then I don't know, it wouldn't make sense, right? But they did, and it's great. They made cool changes to the seasonal system. I cannot say from experience though, but from what the community told me, they've basically made it so that in their season system, the FWC, you can upgrade gear to +8 for free, basically without paying. So you don't need the S protects and all the other protects. You can just upgrade for free until there. You have double EXP rates, you have double drop rates, you have like all that kind of shit, and apparently it's cool. Is Universe the one hosting another form of FWC? FWC now is their seasonal event. And I think at the end of it, they also have like a PvP tournament or whatever. So yeah, that's their kind of FWC. They just kind of reworked the concept of their FWC stuff. So, and they do it every few months or something. So the next one will be in March, May? In May, I think. In the month of the fifth month of the year. Whatever that one is. The concept is kind of okay. Yeah, that is then pay to win again, of course. But if you just want to play free to play and you just want to chill and vibe, it's a cool concept that you can upgrade gear to +8 and all that kind of stuff basically for free. So that is kind of cool, not gonna lie. So the best timing would be to just play when FWC is out and then just don't play ever again. And I know for a fact that Special and stuff, they all play FWC, they play Universe, they all switch to Universe. What does Awaku want? Hey, perhaps do you know if the giant is dead or no? It was here a few minutes ago. Yes, it's dead. I'll try one more time to look for it. Good luck. Okay, like an astonishing amount for a 20-year-old niche game. Oh yeah, they make a fortune. That's probably why they also started to go against private servers now. They decided, damn, the game is still worth it. Now we can finally fight them again. Or fight them for the first time, actually. Even though the actual endgame of life was always be fashion. Exactly. It's every game at the end, it's always fashion. The same for World of Warcraft. It doesn't matter which MMORPG you play, at the end it is always fashion, which is the end game. For World of Warcraft, it's transmogs. For transmogs and mounts and stuff. And for FlyFF and Co, it is fashion. And for Final Fantasy XIV, for example, it's also fashion. True endgame. Ooh, that's a lovely Final Fantasy song right there. I think Cliché actually killed the bosses. They made a really funny change here in Universe when it comes to Master and Hero. So if you start the Master/Hero quest, you can, by just clicking one button, switch back to your normal level. So you just level down to level 60, but with one click again, you're like max level. You're not hero or master anymore, but you are basically max level. Or the like 120, 130, 140, whatever, right? And it's basically like a second type of job thing that you can level. It's like the second class or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of a funny concept though. Yeah, I also think that's cool. I have not seen it, and it took a while that people actually explained it to me that I understood. But that's what I understood, and that is what I also saw, because the person that leveled me once was also a master, and he could just switch down to like level 80 or whatever he was, and then back to like 143 or 50 or 60 or whatever the fuck he was. I don't know. It's just like if you level the master / hero things, you unlock new skills and you get extra stat points for leveling master / hero, but you can just level separately if you don't want to level master stuff, which I think is a cool addition. I have no MP, that's why my character died. Cool. That is unfortunate. I have to run out. Oh, I don't have my pet out as well. I want to go on a board. You cannot fly here, but I can fly here. Okay. Now I'm heading back to my character. The classic character ran out of MP, and that's why I couldn't heal and die. The good old classic. Is Azria / AMS a thing in universe? AMS only do 50% increase, you cannot stack them. And at least the free ones that you get. I don't know if the paid one that can stack, but I don't think so. And Azura is a thing, yes, but it starts at level 90 and it's just a normal area that you can go to. It's nothing majorly different, right? It's just another area that you can teleport to. As you can see here, they have Azria, they have Coral Islands, they have all the areas, and you can just go there at level 90. But they made changes to pets and stuff as well. So pets are a bit different. This one gives critical chance and stuff. So they made some interesting and cool changes. They also made Tower accessible with the key, and you can do daily quests in there, which gives a really good reward apparently. And you need like a group to finish it. You cannot really solo it, besides being at a specific level or whatever, or something I didn't really understand, because you can only enter from level 86 onwards, and I just reached 88 and wanted to have my Ringmaster with me. So usually people do this in in groups, but I was too lazy to actually find a group to do stuff with. But kind of fun that you don't kill Mammoths for the 1 millionth time. Yeah, it's a kind of cool addition. The only quote-unquote downside is that people just use 8 accounts if they're high enough to fill their entire party, but there's a lot of people that still open parties for party buffs, which is cool. And they added for each member you get 2.5% more damage if you're in a party for link attack. And link attack is, I think, 5% for just the leader. So it's beneficial for the leader to also just have other people in if they don't want to have 8 different browser things open and the party leveled and stuff, right? So they made some interesting, cool changes to incentivize that people are actually making parties. The bosses and giants also have mechanics. So they're not just I kill and do nothing. They have mechanics that you have to dodge, otherwise you die. Same for dungeons and stuff. Bosses also have mechanics there, which is an interesting concept. I've never done a dungeon, but they have added a bunch of those. They even added battle passes that you unlock more items and stuff. It's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I'm playing free to play and I play whenever I have time or want to chill and talk and don't know what else to do, right? So I don't care. I don't really care what they really add. I just want to have a chill time while playing. Play an hour here, an hour there. I don't want to invest bazillion hours again like I did. Didn't like it because of buggy position and target locking, etc. Yeah. Like, I also don't know how PvP is. The only thing why I still played the game basically at the end was because of PvP and also just actual playtesting the new stuff that we added. And then made changes around all of those, right? That was kind of fun at the time, but yeah, I don't know how it is here. I was just freaking bored. It would be very boring if it's just the same over and over and over and over and over again, right? And I mean, it's still a Korean grind MMORPG where you just kill and kill and kill and kill. There's like nothing really challenging happening all the time. So yeah, you can open your boxes. They have like EXP boxes back. When you open them, you get like 30% EXP back. But if you want to have a feeling of good old FlyFF from time to time and you don't want to play, just want to listen to the OST, they've made a FlyFF Lo-Fi mix actually that you can listen to on Spotify, YouTube and whatever the fuck platform you want to listen it on. So it's very cozy, chill, relaxed. I just hope that Gala is not completely wrecking me and taking it off. It's just a cover of the songs. Not all songs, but a lot of them. And it's funny that Haha, delete this. It's just funny that because of that, people actually came back and told me, did you make this? They basically came onto my Twitch and they were like, dude, is that you? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh fuck, crazy, I just randomly found it and was listening to it. I'm like, oh cool. I had that happen a couple of times. Strange feeling that people found me from my little music adventures that I have every now and then. And I have to say, Live is still extremely popular on YouTube. When the moment I uploaded my my VODs from FlyFF, they all got like tons of views on a random channel, on my VODs channel. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why do they get like 500 views? Why? On like a 4-5 hour video of just me playing FlyFF. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? This makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense. It is boring to play. If I would not be streaming it and just talking to you, for example, then there's no way that I would play this game. Getting closer and closer to the 10-year follow anniversary. Yo, Mats, how are you doing? How have you been? I hope you have a wonderful day. You had a wonderful week so far. Soon 10 years, huh? You know, it's not 10 years yet, but let me give you a present. No. There we go. Here's a sub, my friend. Thanks for almost 10 years. I don't know if I will be live on the 10-year anniversary though. That's why I just gave it to you right now. You didn't have to, but I did. Thank you so much for not unfollowing me. Yeah, we were just insulting each other on Discord or watching a series back then. Yeah, that's how you just could keep up with the game, right? We were just sitting here and just playing while dying inside. Now I have to do it on the 10 years anniversary. Maybe. Maybe I gift you another sub. You will never be able to escape. And for rebuffs. And then do this, and let's go. But how have you been, man? Besides yourself, like, how is life going? Got my paycheck yesterday. good one, so that that's why I didn't want you to use your own money. Ah, work, more work. I mean, there's still another person in the chat if you want to give the sub there, but you don't have to. Really don't. You don't have to. Just make someone else happy. Just use the money instead of spending it on me. Just make someone else happy. Or maybe treat yourself to, I don't know, a sub to your favorite streamer, you know? Or buy someone food. What, midnight? Ooh, and fellow World of Warcraft gamer, huh? Perfect for Hofi. Hofi is also a World of Warcraft gamer. Ah, yeah, the release of Midnight is soon, right? I heard. The new expansion. The Epic Edition, or what it's called. Ooh, nice. That's cool. It's in 5 hours? Really? At midnight? Holy! That is really cool. I'm so happy for you guys. Keep grinding. Get food ready. Prepare food. Time to know life, man. First day max level. What is the new max level in midnight? They went down to 60, right? And then 70 or whatever again. That's what I heard. They squished the levels. There's no I'm wasting precious sleep for full service. You know what you have to do? You log in on midnight and just use a script or two to keep you logged in, and you just sleep. And then you're on there for 8 hours sleeping. You're not getting kicked. So when you come back, you can just continue grinding. You have to work tomorrow. Ah, that's the pain. Real addicts would have taken the week off. I don't understand why someone would do that for video game, but it's only like worth it if you would be like doing some kind of world first, being the first in something, right? Like you have an actual incentive, not just gaming, right? For fun. Then I wouldn't take off a week to just grind it. If I have vacation by accident there, then of course I would just no live, right? Because I had that happen as well when I was a new game came out and I had just had vacation randomly there, and then I decided to just spend 40, 50, 60 hours playing the game on vacation. So I came back from vacation yesterday and got time off for the rest of the week. Awesome. I was also off work for 1.5 weeks. Today was my first day of working, which was just basically like getting back to reading through all the emails and getting back into the group, and had like 50 emails to check. It was like freaking annoying. And then a bunch of people had I had hundreds of messages that I had to go through. It was crazy. Gotta get ready for myth raid start. Woohoo! That's nice. Let me do this. Now I have a gift sub. 50 gift subs I did in this channel. Damn, I got a new gift sub badge. I seem to be rich. And I've done 50 gift subs in my own channel. forgot that I have like Berserk. This is like the longest hour ever, man. I've been leveling here for like an hour and it feels like forever, even though I have people to talk to and stuff. It's kind of weird. I was also this close to not even be streaming. So I just have to get back into the group, I guess. But on Saturday, I'm going to be a driver for a company. Going to be sitting in the VIP sponsor at a hockey game. Cool. Drinking all the VIP you can think about. That is really cool. Holy. Enjoy that time. Enjoy the hockey game. Enjoy the free food and drinks and stuff. That's what we like to hear. I've never been to a VIP thing or anything really. Besides like Twitch related things, then I was already in VIP areas and stuff, but nothing like what normies would do. So we're making our midnight grind. Ah, it will be fine. Don't worry too much about midnight. Midnight is not running away, right? And if you miss like a day or two, who cares? It only matters if you really want to raid and you don't have time actually usually to play, then rush through everything. It's not really a grind until season start, I guess 2 full weeks until season start. Retail WoW has now seasons as well. I know that they have like seasons of discovery and they are doing the classic and TBC and Wrath kind of servers, and they just keep on repeating those and stuff. Oh, the story and cutscene. Ah, I see. So you're not like a person that really wants to raid and stuff early on. That's a really nice song. Not that hard. Tons of stuff to do outside world nowadays. I see. My life is just sleep, work, and currently raid 4 times a week. There's not much time in between those. But I try. Do other things. Soon the raiding stuff will also be dying down, so I will have more time to also play other games or play different things, or invest more time into stuff. But right now there's not much time to do anything else besides work, raid, sleep. Then on the weekend, when I finally have some time, I'll spend it with family wherever I can. It's also rough. My eyes are drying up. Eye strain incoming. I'm just gaming too much. Ah. I gotta start cooking. Fun talking to you again. See ya. Thank you very much for stopping by, Lofi. Hopefully I'll see you again in the next 2 years. And enjoy the grind in midnight and enjoy your food, and maybe you stop by from time to time and then we can chit chat a bit and then you can leave again. It's totally fine. Was glad talking to you again. Always great to catch up with people that you know for a long time, and they're coming from time to time. They're just coming back. Yeah, maybe if Coca crawls back from under his rock. Maybe. If he even exists anymore. Take care, see you later, or something like that. As I said, it's always wonderful to have people coming back from time to time. In the good old days, when we all were a little bit younger. Why is Uru still in my party? Why is not? He's just green. Looking for joins. I had it happen recently that a bunch of older viewers, like people that know me from like 12 years ago or something like that, they just came back and said hi and we had some chit chat, and haven't spoken to them in many years, and it's cool to see how people have changed over the years and what happened to them, right? So it's crazy how many people you actually start getting to know after so many years doing like content or streaming on Twitch or anything like that, right? And then you get closer, you speak in private as well, and then life happens and people leave and people come back, and then I leave and life happens to me, and then after so many years just catching up with all the things that happened and then talking with all the nostalgia in mind. It's always an interesting and fun feeling. If you have ever done or had that, then you will totally understand. I have to check what I'm going to do in about 8 minutes when my M's running out. On my different monitor now. Yeah, I'm second monitor content. Holy! I've peaked. You're playing WoW? You're preparing for the midnight release? Or is there anything to prepare for the next expansion? I've never seen an expansion launch in World of Warcraft, and I don't know if it's actually worth it to like prepare things and stuff for World of Warcraft. The last time I actually played World of Warcraft was in Wrath of the Lich King, so it's been a couple of days since I've played World of Warcraft, right? So I'm basically a freaking noob. And I don't know much. I've just seen some World of Warcraft streamers and I've watched videos about World of Warcraft and all that kind of stuff, but I never really got back into playing it myself because I was busy with other games. The only game that really followed me along all those years was always FlyFF. And it still does, obviously, to this day. But there will be a point in time where I'm also just gonna stop. Especially early, the game always disappears when I'm like extremely busy with live, right? Like the games are always like fairly low prior to me when it comes to actual IRL stuff. So games only happen out of boredom. Or actually an interest as well. It's like some games interest me as that much that I just chose the game for a while. But not forever, right? I recently, this is kind of weird topic to talk about, but recently I had actual issues with sitting. I had pain in my butt, my lower back, all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of interesting. I never really had that issue, but it just recently started and it's getting annoying. And I even have a really... It doesn't matter what kind of chair it is. For example, at work, I also have the same issues and we have insane ergonomic, human-friendly chairs, basically, with all the fancy stuff, right? It still happens there. It's like something is wrong with my body. It's probably various reasons why it potentially happens, but I should start stretching more and doing all those kind of things now that I'm at an age where it actually matters. In my 20s, I didn't care. I could also just play video games for 70, 80 hours, 90 hours without having any kind of negative feelings. Now I just need to think about it and I just die. Yo, Flo, what up? How are you doing? How's your Final Fantasy adventure going, by the way? Still sick? I mean... You know my answer, but you are like always sick, so... It's time that you are getting healthy, like for the long term, and not sick all the time. Time to be sick at home for like 6 months, so you're fully recovered and you just do work from home 24/7, so you don't have to go to your company, and then you're always healthy. Let's go. I also cloned 2 M11s clear in a row. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I was home last week. It was better. Went to work instantly sick again. That's what I meant. Just don't go to work. It's terrible if you have like a weak immune system, right? And you just come back to your work and then someone else is like a little bit sick, you get immediately sick again. It's just like a spiral and you never get out of it. You just need time to recover and it's so annoying. I had that happen for me a long time as well, where I was sick and sick and sick and sick and sick and I couldn't get better because I was always sick. Then I got slightly healthier, someone else came to visit that was slightly sick. Then I got sick again and it was a spiral, and that was actually last year and it was crazy how often I was sick. I think over the course of the entire year I was sick like 40 times. Very cool experience. Yeah, for sure. Wonderful life. I think my work has as much of a stick up there as that I literally only have to get to 2 times home office days. Yeah. Dude, you're a developer. Just be home 24/7. Who cares? You sure the apprentice in the office is also sick constantly, and either he's the reason or I also don't really get to the doctor with that because it's literally always rest. Yeah. Totally understandable. It's just you need rest. Around 2.5 years ago, I had the same problem for me. I could barely walk. Also, I had inflammation in my nerves and behind my butt, in the spot that sent you UT signals to your legs and lower body. Ooh, that sounds painful. It was an awful experience. Yeah, I can totally understand that. Holy. Yeah. I also last year I had a nose operation because I only got like 5% of air volume through my nose, and this really was a really negative thing upon me, right? And after that, I don't wish this pain to anyone. That was painful for weeks on end. I had pain in my face. It's the worst pain that you can even imagine. It's always like teeth or something in your face when it comes to pain. Always painful, always terrible. I would never ever recommend it to anyone. My boss apparently... I also need a proper sleeping schedule. Yeah, your sleeping schedule is fucked as fuck. Holy shit, your sleeping schedule is so bad. You just sleep, kind of. Then you work, totally tired. You come back from work, you just fall asleep again. And then you're in the cycle of sleeping, not sleeping, and... I'm happy that I could fix my sleeping schedule, I can say that much. I just had 1.5 weeks of vacation, and it's glad that I had. It was a good time that I had no that I did home office today for my first day of the week, because I was so dead tired. I was sitting here like, oh, I have to work. I was dying so hard. Crazy. My brain was not working, nothing was working. Kind of got done with the day. That's... Falling asleep after work doesn't help with that. Yep. It really doesn't. Need to use your body. Oh, probably. There are ways to fix it. Oh, I'm out of stuff. Let's clear the inventory. Blink Wing of Darken 3. The fix is like 6-month paid vacation. Hell yeah, let's go. Or it is completely ruined. The sleeping schedule is then totally ruined. Because you basically live in a different time zone then. At least that's what happens to me all the time. So for me, usually vacation is the worst time for me. Because my sleep schedule shifts away. When I go to work or when I work, I wake up at like 6 or 5:30 a.m., right? But when I'm home and I'm at vacation, I'm doing a vacation time, like a week or two. Dude, it shifts. I wake up at 12, 1 p.m. or even 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and then I'm awake till like 4, 5 a.m. And it's crazy. And it's so hard to fix it afterwards. Ridiculous. Vacation is terrible. I slept at like 4 and vacation either shifts that or just keeps it. The thing is to just sleep once. That should be your main goal. Sleep once and optimally at night. Our raiding times that we are having in the week, and we only raid in the week. Pain for me, by the way, because I usually go to bed at 9 while I work when I'm working, right? Because I wake up at 5:30 a.m. so I want my 8 hours of sleep. Oh, I need to go bed early. When we are raiding, then we are raiding till 22:10 or 30 or half 11. I am literally killing my sleeping schedule every single time with that, and it's so painful to wake up at 6 all the time. Usually because I have the privilege of I can start later because I usually want to start at like 6:30-ish. I just go later to work. At like 7 or something. And then I have I have an hour more. But it's still so little sleep. For me it is. It's just hard. It's just very hard for me. Don't you need to get a train at like 7? My train is at 6:44. I have to leave the house at 6:20 a.m. And I already wake up fairly late. Oh, I'm playing on the Totemiya server, the EU one. And hi, Mimo, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you always yeah. Today I started at 6:05 or 6:10 a.m. because I was at home, right? So I only woke up, took a shower, and then started working immediately. So that was chill. And then I could leave at 2:40. That's great. Hit my 8.5 hours. Can leave. My raid days are literally the most schedule I have. When raiding fixed my sleeping schedule because I had to be there at specific times. Good video title. And that's currently I'm not allowed to fall asleep before 8. Yeah. That's good. We don't want that. Something to put on a shirt. Imagine you're wearing a shirt with that said. in the front. My sleeping schedule is fixed, and then on the back, and then on the back, I was raining at those times. Awesome shit. So bad. You didn't get a FanFest ticket? Really? Aww. I was also thinking of maybe getting one, but I was like, I don't have the money right now to do stuff like that. I want to go... It's soon motorbike time. So I want to be on my bike, right? So I still need some clothing. I need new pants, a new jacket, and I need to buy that. New gloves. So that's also money. And motorbike shit is expensive. With a static member? Oh, that's cool. Oh no, a static member got the ticket. I see. Damn. You're going BSG instead? I see. Yeah, I don't know. I probably cannot make it to BSG. I am mega hyper ultra broke for events or anything like that right now. Just currently other priorities, right? Getting a bike and stuff. Is long-term or more fun and makes me more happy than a short vacation of a few days. I didn't go to the pre-selection and I couldn't bother enough to try and get some during the regular sale. I see. Okay. FlyFF starts when BSG starts. Oh, that's convenient. To either go to Berlin for the weekend or instantly go to the train to Utrecht for the Monday after. Ah, I see. Okay. But they're basically at the same time. I mean, I don't even know. What would you be doing at FanFest anyways? Besides, like, potentially meeting your FC members or your Final Fantasy friends and maybe meeting... Maybe you can see stuff earlier from the release schedule and stuff. I have no clue. Raid with Yoshi P. Is that a thing that they do in FanFest? They just do fights at FanFest? Like some extremes or something? Is a preview of new content? Yeah, he really cares for that, really? You have live letters for that. Last time I saw they did like the dragon one, right? Virgo Man Laga Mana. I even forgot the name already. But they just did this extreme. They should do ultimates or savage raid. That would be interesting. M12. M12S. It was Joshi P. There's a small chance I'm actually doing an ultimate after the tier. Woo! Which one? The new one? Their website for guide for newbies? I know me. There is probably somewhere a guide for new players. I mean, I didn't do one, so it's not me. Probably someone made one. I am unsure. But how are you doing? You don't really need a guide for this game, not gonna lie. It is super easy. Just make any DPS class that you want and make a healer. That's it. That is basically the guide that you have to follow, and then you just do some quests and you just kill monsters, and that's basically it. If you don't know what the healer is called the assist. So you start as a vagrant and then you turn into an assist at some point. That you can choose another job, right? Or class. And then you just go for assist with one. And then your other character that you want to be is anything else that you really want to be. It's like 8 players or something. 8 jobs that you can play. Classes. I'm into the job grind right now because I'm playing mainly Final Fantasy, so I have jobs in my mind right now. So, what character is good? Every character is good. It just depends on what you want to play. Do you want to play a character that is wearing 2 swords, 2 axes? Then this is a blade. You start with mercenary and then you turn into a blade at level 60. You want to be someone that is tanky and just wants to AoE and do things, then you play knight. It also starts as a mercenary and then turns into a knight. Do you want to play a mage? Then you are starting with a magician and then you turn into an elemental, which is more like an AoE class. Or you just turn in level 60 to a psykeeper, then you are more likely a 1-on-1 character. You kill one monster after another. Then you can be an acrobat, which is basically one that can wear a bow or yo-yo. So it all depends of what you really want to do, right? So there's that. Static, I tried progging Uwu after the last year, so maybe they go back to that. Ooh, Uwu. We also did Uwu. Uwu is not difficult, actually. It's just that you need to remember a few things. And if you don't have someone that is sandbagging you, then Uwu is also really easy to proc. I mean, your current statics seem to be very capable, so it could be that you are already done within like 10 hours of like 3-4 sessions of playing Uwu, and you're already done, right? It's level 70 actually. The ultimates start at level 70. But yeah, I can totally understand your concerns. Level 70. I played warrior at level 70. It was also interesting. I have not looked up any guides on how to play the character or job at level 60. Because there is no guide. And you just press buttons and you hope that what you're doing is correct. And you will be like, damn, I don't have to press not many buttons, so it's kinda boring. And easy to play. I will see what people want to do after the tier. Surely gonna be quick M11S today, where I don't cause a wipe at 0.9% N rate. Yeah, just don't do that, and then you're good to go, I guess. I mean, we reached... I say we reached, but we have seen idyllic. We zombied through, so we got to idyllic. But we actually reached candies, and then we at the end kind of died to candy because nobody was prepared for candies. But candies is super easy. And we had no time after the re-clears to get back to P2 after the break. So we have decided to just talk through all of the mechanics. And then we just discussed a couple of mechanics, talked through a little bit of what to do. And that was basically it from our raid session. So basically we played for 2 hours and then we kind of struggled for 30 minutes or something to get back into P2 because P1 is too easy and then why we wiped all the time. I have no idea. People suddenly started making weird mistakes. But it's fine after 2 hours of playing, right? And then I was like, this makes no sense to continue. Let's just stop. And then we stopped, and then we just discussed of how to play. And then, yeah, that's how it is. So it's basically solved. I mean, we saw it. I think it's solved, yeah. Yeah. We PF'd the healer yesterday because of static leak and shield healer was kinda dead. Ah, dead players. Wonderful. My favorite kind of players. It's so many tech issues the last 2 weeks. I'm supposed to be even on M11, 12S proc, P1 proc. Don't start with issues. We had so many issues. I even apologized last time that we had so many issues and that I am fully copiuming now that we are not encountering trillions of issues anymore, because this fucked me up like crazy. It fully killed my mood of like not having... My mood went so hard down with having no consistent schedule, and then we had like 2 weeks where we only did 1 raid session and we just did the re-clears. And that's it. We had like 2 weeks where we have not seen M12. It was pain. We just did re-clears and that's it. And then we even did re-clears in PF because we couldn't find members. Ah, it was so painful. I don't want to be reminded. According to his wife, that's the odd. I heard him on one. Sorry guys, Trevor was down for the count on our sofa. But at least you didn't miss loot for re-clears. I mean, one time we have lost... I mean, we lost M11 loot or M10 loot that we still needed, but in the end it doesn't really matter. And I think next re-clear I should be Biz. I get my last piece that I couldn't get last time. So then I'm Biz. Besides weapon, maybe I get the weapon drop as well. Weapon is still like 2 weeks away at max. Next time it's a 50-50 between John and me. Lex will be guaranteed, I think. Or I have them already or something. I don't know. It's like one item that is still missing for me, and it's like a 50-50 if I get it or not. And then I am basically Biz. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm at item level 787 or something. I don't remember. What the fuck? Why is a Yeti here? Yeti is level 1. Okay, interesting. One of our tanks didn't get their glaze 3 weeks in a row. Because every time someone either fails to roll loot correctly and the other time the PF still got everything. Oh my god, really? Where is my character? Oh. Help me, help me! Okay, fixed. Also your cam died. Did we not die? What the fuck? I probably died because I was... I know why, okay. Is it dead? No. Okay. I have this weird setup with the cable. And I was today removing an HDD out of my PC. And put it in my NAS. So I had to remove the HDD and then I had the camera cable, which is unstable, just over the PC, and I had to remove it. And now that I moved up my PC, lost camera signal. Kind of weird. I'm literally not getting loot anymore till we clear 12. That's quite the experience, I would say. Only need the weak box. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I'm missing the left side upgrade materials and weapons. Oh, I even have all the left... Like, left side for me is, I think, also already complete. I'm not sure, though. I could be lying. Level up! Let's go! Level 89! Here we go again! Just one more level to go, and then we are level 90, and then nothing happens. I have no gear, I have nothing. So, nothing will change. This is a nice song. I got like 4 raid pieces in one day, everything I was done. Yeah, you got juiced up like crazy. But, you know, the struggle as a support is you don't get items till the end. Everyone else is just like already done. And it's like, yeah, the support still get items. Like, oh. What are items, right? I personally also want to play the new ultimate that comes out. Not gonna lie. But I don't know if our current static wants to do ultimates. If not, I don't even know when the ultimate comes even out, by the way. It could be that it comes out at a time where I don't even have time. Probably will be released somewhere around next year or the end of the year. I don't know, actually. Yeah, end of expansion. It will be somewhere in 7.5. If it's 7.55 or whatever, I don't know, but it still will take a while. And depending on when it will be released, then it could mean that I don't have time there because of obvious things and of my stuff. And if it's in a year, then I won't be able to have time. Yeah. But in the meantime, I want to do more ultimate though. I want to do UCOP and T at least, these two, because they are apparently fairly easy. UCOP at least is super easy. I want to do those. I might find a static for that or something, or like I just go in PF and rock the ultimate there. Probably the easiest and fastest way to do so, where you just randomly get 7 people that are completely cracked and just help you. Haven't bailed on 2 stakes things and not hit your locks to proc to lie to an M11S clear. Oh, Drama! Want to get the DSR weapons? Or I kind of want to see how the DSR weapons look like for Dark Knight and Warrior. The piss gold weapons. The piss gold weapons. I mean, there's an easy way to see, right? FF14 DSR weapons. We up ones. Ranks reprise. Visual guide. I don't want a visual guide. I want the weapons. Where's the guide so long? Show me the weapons. Where's the weapons? The only thing that I am caring about, the weapons. I want the weapons, not the guide. I don't care about the guide. Every dragon's on... here it is. Read it so slow, read it so bad. Okay. They look... Okay, DSR weapons are meh. At least for tank. The file cannot be displayed. What do you even mean? Yeah, this is one here. UCOP is cool. The UCOP weapons are amazing looking. I'm dying! Yeah. Will be quite something, that is for sure. I still have to do and re-clear Ubu a couple more times, so I have all the weapons for every job. I think I have to clear like 10 more times or something. I think we did like 8 clears or whatever. Or 8 weapons. I think it's like 20 that I need. Not even, like 15 or something. It's 1 totem per weapon, yeah. It's 1 clear per weapon, yeah. But I don't even know how many I need to do. I think it's 15 or something. 16? 15, 16 jobs. Holy! Someone just ran straight towards me. Thank you for the buffs. Whoever you are, mysterious person. Thanks. And gone. That is crazy. It's Aziz. I know that name. Holy! The question is that the Aziz that I think it is? Probably not. Is it also a random weapon? Yeah, actually yes. I think. Does it? I think so, yeah. Not sure. Done the Sailor Moon, except he did something. Pierce and then he's gone. Thanks for bringing all the red monsters towards me. Very, very, very friendly. Now I have buffs that last 22 minutes. That is absolutely amazing and I love it. Yeah, I kind of want to do all the ultimates though, but first we have to do the M12S, man. And then we have to re-clear it 8 times. Hell yeah. I think as soon as you got the fight, it's like always, as soon as you get the fight done once, it's not that difficult actually. But getting the fight done for the first time is always difficult, right? Any of you wants to buy the party? No, I'm broke, Mr. Sir, Mr. It gets easier with every clear. Yeah, it does. And then it gets hard again because people start optimizing their damage rotations and they start greeting even though it's not necessary, and then everyone just dies on the floor. And then it's hard again to clear. The absolute most casual thing ever. What? Unnecessary melee deaths to greet? Not only melee, everyone. Fully yawning. Such banger song. Not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna finish the amp and then I just call it for the day, which is just a short stream today. 2 hours and something, I guess. 3 hours. Sorry. Ooh, something fell down. My water bottle. That does not matter. Dun, 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 dun. The respawns are real. Let's go. It's been a fairly long day today. Why did I get a ping? Lies. I got a ping because of the raiding announcements. I forgot to turn the raid announcement off. The classic. That's what I don't like about the inconsistency of a schedule or schedule changes, because then I usually turn it off and then I'll turn it on again and then I turn it off again and on again and then I forget and then everything is fucked, and then when we're not raiding then it's announcing, and when we are raiding then it's not announcing, and I just expect same time every week. Yeah, I just expect every day. 7 times a week. Let's go! I mean, we got a really good healer in our team now, which is absolutely cracking crazy. But that person is literally world rank 70 in clearing the fight week 1. And has a lot of knowledge and is totally chill and fine and comfortable to play with us, and it's crazy. That's what a friend did for 1 week, and they forgot to clear the previous raids on one of their ults. No! I mean, playing ults, I kind of get it, but also don't. But if you have 2 ults or something, you basically, if you main in your ult, you can just equip a specific kind of group to be basically with raid drops almost bis week 1 or some shit. You can do some funky roll stuff. So in the last fight, everyone has like raid gear already freaking cracked. So that's something. Yo, look who it is! Partner! How are you doing? And she catch a stream and not forget again. Let's go! How are you? That's so much gear for week 1. Yeah, totally over gear. That's what I mean with splitting up the raid group and then holy giga chad gear. Tank dying in Brismil, dying cold for everyone died instantly afterwards. You doing roulette, or why are you dying in that dungeon? Or your tank is dying in that dungeon? Level on rank for a relic weapon? I see. Boop, 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 boop. What a time to come back, Thunder, with the ad break in between. It's so annoying that you cannot turn off ads. If I turn them off, then you get ads. Everyone gets an ad before watching the stream, which is also a terrible thing. Let me on purpose decide to turn the ads off. completely for my channel, okay? Twitch, please. And if I have an audience, then I can turn them on and milk my audience with ads money. But I have no audience. So remove ads. It's not worth it. Pay me like 1 cent. Stupid. Stupid. Didn't see even seen any ads. No clue why. But I'm doing alright. Travel preparations are a bit rough, but I'm getting through it. Ah, aren't you doing like an entire trip around the world or some crazy stuff? I'm remembering something about you wanted to travel a bunch of friends all over the world, right? I'm sure you're getting all the heckin' money from those ads, yeah? I am mega hyper rich from all the ads, okay? I get like no money at all. It's completely worthless. I mean, if I'm at a size of like, let's say I get like 50 average viewers or something shit, then ads is maybe useful, right? Maybe then I get like $2, $3, $4, $5 a day or something from streaming, right? But right now, it's like a penny or two. Who cares? Fuck ads. Let's remember how I have to do M5 to 7 during the DDoS on a friend's alt account. Ooh. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Canada and USA, it looks like the latter wouldn't work out for a while. Oh, that's upsetting. But it seems to be working out still not as smoothly as I had hoped. I mean, at least it still works out, right? Kind of. That's glad to hear. I can meet all your lovely friends. At the current time and date of the political state, I would not visit the US. It's a hotspot. But if I had a reason for it, then yeah, I would go probably. It's bad. Yeah, I don't really know how it is to get a visa there. Holy. Probably they either just throw it in your face because they want tourists to come, or they just make it really difficult depending on where you come from. Now I'm getting ads. Oh, no, well, no, well, no. Who needs ads anyways, right? Stupid ads. Lovely ads. How much per mob? Oh, you're asking questions. Okay, let's see. I have 12.8317% and now I get... And now I have 12.8980%. So 0.08%. With the amplification on, by the way. So, hi Cito, how are you doing? It's not much though. Also, the party doesn't help right now, so that's also on top of it. I get no buffs, so no more damage and no more EXP, and I don't know. It is what it is. Probably have to convince someone that I'm not trying to illegally work there. But I do have / will have enough stuff to back up what I'm saying. Ah, okay. I understand. So you will definitely illegally work there. That's what you're telling me, okay. But I keep it for myself, or to myself. What? You want to be in our country longer than a usual visitor would do? And that voluntarily? You want to be illegally working here, right? USA in the nutshell. Grab critical damage, it's better for you. What is better for me? Critical damage? Critical damage is not better for me. That is for sure. Having 17% more critical chance is by far better than whatever the fucking damage that I'm doing here. Without my pet out, I barely crit. I have no crit. So... it's no longer than a usual visitor, it's like 3 weeks. That's suspicious! But the travel authorization does let me stay for up to 6 months. Yeah, they're asking for even further proof. Makes no sense in my opinion. What skills? Okay, I have this. Can't max it out. I don't want to max it out. Time to get cat reflex on 11. Perfect. If I get it, should be fine, I hope. Ah, you'll get it. Don't worry too much. I mean, I got it back then. 10 years ago when I was in the US. So if I get it, you get it easy. 13 minutes till raid. Uh-oh. That's a good thing because in about 16 minutes I wanted to potentially end the stream anyway, so I can raid you, so that's great. Good to know. Hi, stay on crit chance till you have 80% or so. Hi, Trendy. Yes, exactly my call. It makes no sense to change to critical damage right now. I have barely any crit chance. I have 51%, and that is with a 17% crit chance pet. So, crit is the way to go. Crit chance is the way to go. I'm an old V6 veteran of the game, so I have at least some knowledge of the game, I would call it. Only played the game for 20 years, so... the universe is new since December, so... some knowledge is there, and it should also fit here. I did get one... well, I did get the one for the US already. Oh, it's Canada that is blocking you, or... what country is blocking you entrance, huh? Should I go and fist fight them, or what's the plan? Alpha tester and level 89. What? There's been a time, you know, where I have been playing Project M, and even before that was called Project M, it was just called FlyFF.io. And I've played there, and I was like one of the 3 people that played it, or whatever, testing, and that's how I got the alpha tester title. And then it at one point got released, but there was time that I had no time to play, and then in December I started playing again, but the account still exists. Hi Shinji, how are you doing? Where's everyone coming from now? How are you doing? I'm not being blocked yet because I haven't sent the application. I'll do the whole thing tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Good luck. It will probably go quick. But it's Canada, yeah. Wasn't it by French devs? I think so. I don't know. The only thing that I know is after he pitched the game to Gala, he got invited to actually release the game officially and made an official FlyFF Universe version, and then he moved to Korea, and that's all that I know. And he has some stake in the game, and he gets some money from it, and also a salary on top of it and stuff. That's all I know. If that's still the case, then my information is correctly, otherwise it's completely outdated. I might not get blocked at all, but even if I do, I reckon it will just be temporarily. I don't think so. Everything will be fine until things are sorting out. It's so stressful. It will be fine. Just think positive and it will be fine. What channel are ya for some rebuff? Rebuff? Were you the person that buffed me before? I'm on channel 2. But I need a party, but it doesn't matter because I will not be playing that long anymore anyways. Some OP person came by and just buffed me. So I can't even overwrite those buffs because the person that had the buffs that made the buffs were like hero 190 or whatever with insane gear, and I couldn't overbuff them. So I'm stuck until they run out. Temporary equals fine, will be fine by me. I'm doing best to stay optimistic. Perfect. "25-minute rebuffs? It's even longer!" And alone from your name, I can clearly see that you are German. Or you just like the word iced tea. That could also be. Thank you so much for the rebuffs. I play solo on mobile, legit having fun. That is awesome to hear. It's so cool that you can play this game in a browser and that you can play it on your phone and all that kind of stuff. That makes this game so wonderful and so great. And also way more accessible for people that have bad internet in regions where there is bad internet and bad computers and not a lot of money for spending $800 on RAM. Nowadays, at least. Not back then. Wow, crazy. I played like a month or years with people before recognizing that my name is German. Yes, that's the power of understanding and reading German, right? So... Thank you for 27 bits! That feature still exists in this on Twitch? Crazy, thank you so much. Also have my leftover bits. I'm never going to use these otherwise anyways. I'm pretty much no longer on Twitch. I also never watch Twitch besides my friends. And then... yeah. I'm just busy with working and playing Final Fantasy and... yeah. That's basically my life. And every now and then I play live. So for everyone that is currently here, hello by the way. I've been playing FlyFF in general since 2006. Since version 6 of the original FlyFF. So I have 20 years experience in this game. I'm new since December to Universe, but yeah, I've also played the alpha of this, but I have not played much besides that, as you can clearly see, because I'm only level 89. Lol. But yeah, my main game is Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 14 though. Sorry for the random German slip up. Lol. And every now and then if I have time, then I play this game because I just play it casually. Absolutely casually. And thanks to absolutely cracked people in the community, I have at least gear in this game, because this is not my behemoth, and this is not my weapon. These are not my weapons, and this is also not my set, and all the gear is sponsored by the community. Crazy. FF14 better than FlyFF? So FlyFF is free to play, you can play it on everything. FF14 is not. And it also costs money per month. So if money is an issue, then If you like a rating, then Final Fantasy XIV is great. If you like a really cool story, then Final Fantasy XIV is great. After you have played through 400 hours of tutorial. But yeah. He's not addicted, he can stop at any time. I clearly can. Max Copium. Ah yeah, and until level 70 it's free to play. Yeah. Ah! They probably add the third expansion at a certain point as well then. Have you played the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? That So FlyFF is giga pay to win, no? Hi Tom. Yes. It is absolutely mega hyper pay to win. But the only good thing that I've heard, it's not from my personal experience, they've introduced seasons, which are basically FWC, where you can upgrade gear and all that kind of stuff until up to +8. And you get double EXP and all that kind of stuff. And it's apparently good for new players, but the next season is in May? I don't know when. That's the only thing that I heard. And then you can actually play fairly decently, actually, for free. If you want to start over, then the season is probably the smartest choice. But I've also heard that you can get done basically everything free to play. Like, I am level 89. I have gear somewhat until at least level 105. That's what people told me. And I have not spent a single cent because I'm playing free to play, and it's fine. It just takes time, right? But of course, if you play and you want to be quick and fast and good and strong and things quick, then yeah, free to play, pay to win is an option. I think I stick with Fly for now, but might switch later to FF14. I mean, if you want to. Monday we are raiding again, so if you want to see Final Fantasy XIVs, feel free to follow the channel, and then on Monday I'll be streaming Final Fantasy XIV raiding, so you can look into what raiding actually looks like, and then you can see that raiding is absolutely complex and completely confusing, and then you can decide if you want to play or not. And it also looks completely different. Wouldn't be a surprise if at FanFest they will be like, hey, did you know that the Shadowbringers is now also included in free-to-play? That could be a thing, yeah. You're not wrong. But what if we were talking about very, very end game? Content is unavoidable. Let's say I don't know, because I am not in endgame, so I can't really tell you. I would assume so, because it is a pay-to-win game after all, you know. There are probably people that don't do pay-to-win and they just play free-to-play and still hit endgame and can do everything endgame. It just takes way longer. The only benefit of free-to-play is of pay-to-win is that you are shortening time in these type of games, right? It's the... Do I want to play for 50 hours now? Or like, let's say, do I play for like 5 hours now? Or do I pay and save 4.5 hours? Then... that is a thing, right? It's also Final Fantasy game, so probably good. Yeah. I like it. That's why it's my main game. And free to play and FlyFF are just two things not free to play, and that's House and Battle Pass. Ah, yeah, the Battle Pass is not. But you can play the entire game free to play, for sure. Fuck the things that are full pay to win. I mean, you also don't need the gear plus 10, 20 or whatever the fuck it is, right? You don't need it maximum if you just want to play and fight and kill and do things and farm things and do dungeons. You don't need these things. So you can just play and have fun, right? And that's for free. But my raids are starting anytime soon, so I'm gonna go prepare. Enjoy and prepare, and good luck with your raids, Flo. What's EXP like? Right now I get 0.08% per monster with amps on. I have 50% amps, and EXP is low because it's official server, right? It's not fast. But on seasons it's 2x EXP, so that's the plus. Yeah, what are we talking about? I've been playing a long time ago. Don't know how's the situation? No. It's still the same. But they've added a lot of things last time I've played an official FlyFF version, and the last time I played this, obviously. So they made a lot of good and cool changes to the game. I can say that much. Have you been Hero Plus? On Universe, this is my highest character. On other FlyFF versions, yes, I've been in Endgame and know all the ins and outs and stuff of the game, so. It's 2x XP after level 30, and with Flask you can reach even more on FWC. Yep, that's what I've also heard. It's insanely fast for me. I'm a Maple Story player, so at high levels it takes about 2 hours to get 1%. That is probably on very high levels here. Very quick. There's probably, if you're like level 189 or a very high level, like one in your 180s, it probably takes forever to reach 1%. But Maple Story is also a very grindy game. I'll give you that, yes. But I cannot tell you because I've not been on these levels in Universe. But I know that they've made changes to the hero system, Master Hero system, that you can always switch back to a lower level and go back to a higher level again, and then you can level Master and Hero separately at the same time or some crazy stuff. At least that's what the community told me. That my time is over with my M's and stuff, so time to teleport back. So they made some funny changes. That's what I've heard. Trade, quick sell, money. I'm so broke. I have 64 million, and an Angel X is like 300 million. Broke. What? Nah, they're fixing the XP rate in the high-end FlyFF. I'll make like 12% an hour. That's almost as much as I make right now, it feels like. I just made 25% in an hour. More, it was like 30. I also slow kill time, and it all depends on kill time, what you're doing, what class you're playing, and all those stuff, right? So that's that. Also have a party that has no buffs up and skills and blah 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 blah. All right. So as I said, I have no freaking clue about all the raids and stuff on high levels, but that's that. Okay, let's get some playtime stuff. You also get rewarded with items with playtime and login streaks and all that kind of stuff. But because I am not playing that much, then there's that. Population is good, I would say. Oh, there's nothing to grab. Valentine's Day event. Man, I played so often. Then there's the battle passes. What was the button for the battle passes again? This one. And I have to do it. Okay. And then you get different items, magic for different weapons. For example, I can do this and then get items. Valentine's letters. I don't know what to do with those. Elemental upcut stones. Of course, one water damage. Shit food, nobody cares. I want to remove this one, otherwise it's running out of time. That's that. So you get like all the kind of stuff. Population is good. I could show you how Flaris looks like on channel 1. Let me go there real quick. Do I have a blink wing to Flaris? Blink wing. Flaris. Okay. I'm going to Flaris now. And then I'm switching to channel 1. And then you can see for yourself how the population is. So this is channel 2. Right? Kinda empty. And now let me go to channel 1. Let the population blow up. Ooh. At least last time I played. These are a few shops, I would say. Yeah, I think population is good. I'm lagging. You think there's enough players here? I don't know. There's 1 or 2. So population exists. That's nice. Yeah, and it's a random day in a random week of the day, and it's 8. So Darken is also full with players. Late morning are a couple, like always. Not that many. Yeah. This is just EU server. There's like multiple servers here as well. And then you have NA as well. And then Asia is probably completely overran with players. But then you play with 300 ping. So who wants to do that? Exactly, nobody. So there's that. Look at my white character. Lovely. Let's go back to channel 2. Yeah, the game is kind of populated, I have to say that. Do you know if it's still possible to cheese farm Lusaka dungeon with Yo-Yo Bowjester walking behind boss wall and getting him stuck? Probably not, because they also adjusted bosses. Bosses have mechanics now. Giants have mechanics now that you need to dodge and do things. So I've never done a dungeon, but all I know is that they have re-changed the bosses. Bosses have mechanics now. You need to dodge. They do weird attacks. You have to dodge weird patterns and all that kind of stuff. So I assume the same for dungeons. Sup? Smash! I guess you both played Overwatch, where you were gooning on certain female characters again. We lost. Of course you did. It was not a question if you win. Nah, it's because you actually moved into the enemies while he couldn't heal you, okay? That's why. Thanks. See? I know. My diva is bad. Ah, you had no time. You were just playing with one hand. All right. I just want to say, where's all the people? I am going to raid Flo, as I said. So we are going there. He is currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. So if you want to see Final Fantasy XIV, then enjoy your time. So hi, Awesome, by the way. You just said coupon, but we are going to raid someone. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like the stream, don't feel free to unfollow my channel because you don't want to see this shit. Coupon. Yeah, thank you so much, Austin. I don't know when I'm gonna be playing live again. Monday will be a session of Final Fantasy 14 raiding. Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful day and the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. And Monday is gooning session. Exactly. So thank you very much for stopping by. Give Flo some love. He is currently playing Final Fantasy 14 raiding. So see you there. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you on Monday, I guess. Bye. No. Oh. Thanks for the sub as well. Thank you, Timo, for the sub. For the gift sub, but I have to end the stream now. Thank you very much. See ya. Bye.